Yes, people, welcome back to another video. We're live and direct. Sorry I took so long. I've had bear problems literally all day. As I said, I'm obviously back at home. And yes, I'm not actually I haven't got my setup with me. I haven't got a mic. I don't even know what the fucking audio is like. So you're gonna have to let me know if audio is good. Do you know what I mean? But yes, smash up the likes, people. Get subscribing to the damn fucking channel. Let's get going. So yeah, we've got lots of news to go through in tonight's live. I'm gonna do probably about an hour, I think. just because I've got to be up early tomorrow. So, yeah, let's aim for 20 likes. ASAP, we've got over 38 people in the building. Audio, good, okay. So, yeah, we're going to be discussing flooring Wirtz. We're going to be discussing Kirkes. We're going to be discussing Ekitike, Diaz, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. All in today's live stream. But yeah, people, it's important you are smashing up the likes, you are subscribing to the damn channel. And yeah, let me just message Mark. Right, I think we should be somewhat good to go. But yeah, people, obviously I haven't got my mic with me. I haven't got my setup. Literally, I've got nothing with me right now. All I've got is my flipping MacBook and that like that, because all my stuff is back at my uni accommodation, and I'm not back there till Monday. So we're gonna have to make do with what we got. But at least I'm still getting the content out. That is what's important. But I want to see 20 likes. Come on, people. 3 more likes for 20. Let's get them up. Let's get this first deal wrapped up. Goods. Good, man. Yeah, audio good from this end. Yeah, I'm literally having to use my AirPods. What's up? Just tuned in. Yo, pick up yourself, bro. Get subscribing to the channel. Get liking. So yeah, this is the news. So we're discussing all the stuff in today's stream. So Florian Wirtz is about to make his mega move to Liverpool. Build over in Germany, who's been really good regarding the whole information regarding Florian Wirtz in this whole saga, has said that this is going to be done within the next couple of days. And I said that when the season ends, you're going to see deals escalate. The window is open, guys, on Sunday. So that's when I personally think you're going to see deals get wrapped up. You're going to see deals escalate, etc. I think that's going to be the case with Florian. That's yeah, big up. Also, I did have some other couple of bits regarding him. This is what Paul Joyce has had to say. Liverpool are planning to spend heavily in the transfer market this summer, with negotiations ongoing for a club record fee for Bayer Leverkusen Florian Wirtz, while a 30 million agreement for his teammate Wirtz and Frimpong is close to being announced. People need to start relaxing. Paul Joyce has spoken. Liverpool are still negotiating. Frimpong is done. It just needs to be announced by the football club. And I think that's going to be a case with a lot of deals, in my opinion. I've said for the longest time, there's going to be a lot of Liverpool deals. I think there's going to be a lot of deals with other clubs, not just Liverpool, that are somewhat done. And they're just waiting for the transfer window to be open so they can announce their deals as well. Get in. So why are people trying to say they are trying to hijack it? I think a reason why people are saying they're trying to hijack it, mate, is just due to the fact of it comes down to links, former manager of Florian Wirtz in Xabi Alonso. You then got the links to Liverpool. So They're saying Madrid are trying to hijack because of Alonso. I don't think they're trying to hijack, in my opinion. Because I think if that was the case, Liverpool would escalate the deal even more. And they would get it done even quicker. Hence why I think we're taking our time. Because they know Florian Wirtz wants the Liverpool move. And that is the case, guys. But yeah, how many likes are we on? We're on 21 likes. I want to aim for 50 likes in today's stream. So let's get liking, people. Let's get subscribing to the channel. Yeah, let's get liking up. So you're not worried about what? As in Verge and that? No. Well, they can't hijack it because I swear he signed a contract. It's just up to Liverpool and Leverkusen finalising a fee. Yep, you're correct. No, they don't like spending that type of money on any player. Not like Madrid of old. Exactly, bro. Madrid's new build is about getting players on free contracts. That's how they move. And that's how they're going to continue to do, like they've just done with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Do you know what I mean? Madrid is not hijacking anything, LFC. Chill. Exactly, bro. People need to just relax. Like, just take a big relax. These deals are going to get done. But yeah, 62 people inside, man. Let's see if we can aim for 30 likes ASAP. Let's get these up. Okay, or they're just annoyed about not getting Trent early, so the Spanish media are saying this. That could be something potentially, 100%. Also, we do have some news regarding that about Trent. It looks like he is going to be going early. I will show the clip and the couple of tweets regarding that situation. So yeah, Frimpong is done. We've already seen it. Here we go. We need to relax on that. The club are not going to announce that until the window is open. We can't announce signings until windows is open. Do you know what I mean? Where has it been said or released? What? What are you referring to? No, I need to relax. I'm just thinking about what happens when we tried to sign Caicedo when I got my hopes up. But this is different to Caicedo. Caicedo wanted to go to Chelsea. Wirtz wants to come to Liverpool. Love an emerging channel. Keep it up, bro. Big up to yourself, mate. I try and do my best. I've seen they're looking at a couple of Milk and Trent early. Trent's going to go early, guys. He's gone. And they're announcing him tomorrow. Yeah, that's the news. We're going to be speaking about that in a second. But yeah, guys, relax. Both of these two players, they're going to be playing for Liverpool. They are going to be playing for Liverpool come next season. Do you know what I mean? I'm not keen on the Ekitike links. Big up, bro. Just subscribe to the channel. We should do a collab sometime. Yeah, man. I saw yesterday on, was it Luca's channel, regarding, I can't remember what the conversation was, but he was an alright guy, bro. Big up to yourself, man. I subscribed to your channel yesterday, so big up to yourself, mate. And yeah, okay, let's TK links. What's your thoughts on Trent leaving for free? Mate, I've done so many fucking videos and I've answered that question genuinely 1,000 times. What's my thoughts? If you want to know my in-depth thoughts, I've done many videos, but brief thoughts, I've spoken, I said, it's the way he's gone about it in the past 2 years, speaking about our back, running his contract down for free. As a vice captain, local lad from Liverpool, I'd expect him to communicate more with the fans. He's already made his mind up on going Chelsea, which is at a bigger bid accepted by his club. Exactly. Ekitike. So, yeah, hope people I do. 1 second. Caicedo. Yeah. What's with the setup? What is in my background and stuff now? I've just come back home from uni. So I've got none of my lights. I haven't got my mic. I haven't got all my stuff I use to stream that you normally see, like the lights and stuff. All I've got is literally my MacBook, and some AirPods, Caesar's audio. I'm not back at my house until Sunday night, so I'm just unfortunately going to make do with what it is. But yeah, people want 30 likes. They're saying for 40, man. Come on, smash them up. Oh, we don't care about Caicedo. Yeah, Caicedo's not going. Chelsea have triggered the lap release clause. Yeah, we'll speak about that. Don't worry. Mainly because I think it's a big, interesting link to Liverpool. Because Chelsea have an interest in Ekitike. Are they going to get Ekitike as well? Don't forget, guys, they got Jackson as well. They're going to have to let Jackson go, really. You're telling me they're going to... How are you going to balance Jackson, Delap, and Ekitike? And Ekitike is going to cost you 18 million. I'm trying to work out your accent. Yorkshire. No, I'm not from Yorkshire, no. I'm not far from Yorkshire, though. I'm not far from there, mate. Yeah, I'm not far from there. I'll give you a clue. About an hour away from Liverpool. About an hour away from Liverpool. That's your clue. But yeah, look, guys, people need to relax as a fan base. Again, when Paul Joyce speaks, we listen. I just think we need to take a chill pill. Halifax, no, mate. No, not Halifax. But I think, like I said, people need to relax. Frimpong is going to be announced. He flew into Liverpool 2 days ago to obviously do all the contracts. He's done all his medicals. I think Wirtz is going to be a here we go in the next, I expect 4 days. Guys, the window is now gone past midnight. It's now midnight here in the UK, Friday midnight. Don't know where you guys are in the world, but it's Friday midnight in the UK. It's actually 2 minutes past midnight now. The window opens in 2 days. It opens in 2 days. You're going to see Frimpong announced, Kirkes, Verge all announced in the next week. You have to remember, we can't announce deals or anything until the window is open. I just saw an X at Liverpool aren't losing Trent for free. Liverpool are going to pay pocket 10 for Mill. I think they're letting Nkunku go and interested in wide, according to players, to Fabrizio. Yes, true. Over the moon with the signing. Of course. Don't know what it means with Ekitike though. What do you mean? I mean, I think there's a stronger chance he comes to Liverpool because you got Delap, you got Jackson there in those positions. Liverpool getting Wirtz is a statement signing, bro. I've said it many times. Liverpool signing Florian Wirtz is on the caliber of signing Virgil van Dijk and Alisson. They are game-changing transfers. In my opinion, game-changing transfers. But we do have some other stuff I do want to speak about. Here's the Trent Alexander-Arnold stuff. So Real Madrid have accelerated talks with Liverpool to sign Trent Alexander-Arnold early so he can play in the Club World Cup. Obviously, Trent's contract's not up for another month. The Club World Cup's in 2 weeks. The Spanish club has been desperate to recreate the right back before his contract officially expires on June 30th, but Liverpool have been determined to hold out for a fee if they release him early. When Spain suggests an official deal could be done within 24 hours. Hence why we have seen this clip. Let me play you the clip. Regarding Trent in Spain. This is the clip of Trent. You can see Trent. Obviously, if you go back there, clearly see that's Bellingham. And then, if you remember, guys, I don't know if you follow any of his family on Insta. His family posted them in Spain. So yeah, that deal is going to be announced tomorrow from Real Madrid. Have we there we go? Not yet. Where's about you from? Mad how this guy has done his ACL and has only got better since. Yep. When are you dealing with 100+ mil? It takes time. Yes, exactly. Bearing in mind, people, we are dealing with also a player swap in there. Like, it's not like just, again, ringing up Burnley and saying, can I have 20 million for so-and-so? Do you know what I mean? No. When you got players in there, big packages, at the transfer fee, it takes time. And that's why Liverpool want to make sure they can get it exactly right. That's why they're taking the time, because they know Wirtz wants Liverpool. If they knew there was a potential hijacked, they'd accelerate it in getting it done quicker. Versus Liverpool, Kirkus, Liverpool, Chelsea probably going to hold off on Hugo as look like they are signing. Marvin Scheisberg, sister club, only 3 Liverpool improved strike. Yeah, that's what I saw. 10 mil. I'd say it's Elliot. Elliot could definitely be in that names. I'd take Cancelo Ramos 40 mil steal. Really, I think he's average. Supaki, I come from Colchester. Nice bro. Yeah. But yeah, people were on 34 likes. We got 89 in there. I want to see 40 likes by the time I get back. I'll be back in literally 1 second. I need to get my MacBook charger. 1 second, people. Come. Let's get those likes up. Come on. Right, we're back. We're back. We're on 40 likes. Come on, people. Let's go. His stats insane. What, Ramos at PSG? I mean, if you think... 10 goals, 3 assists. He got 5 goals in the French Cup. 3 goals, 1 assist in the Champs. Just not for me, man. I just think it's very underwhelming. I would find that Very underwhelming. Yes, that's getting done. Can't understand why Arsenal signing Sesko Gyökeres. 39 goals in 33 matches. I think that comes down to really what Mikel Arteta wants rather than what Berta wants at Arsenal. No, before PSG. Sesko is younger, yep. He comes off the bench at PSG. I've seen him play before, but I just think it'd be very underwhelming, if I'm being honest with you. I think if you put a bit more money into it, we can get someone better caliber. I think any deals going the other way are gonna be separate deals. That's what's taking the time. So both clubs get what they want from it. Yeah, that could be potential. We know player swaps are difficult. So that's potentially one of the reasons why it's taking a bit of time. I don't want to seek it overpriced. I mean, we haven't really got a choice. Breaking news: first deal collapse as Trent Alexander-Arnold to leave early to Real Madrid, but Liverpool to about 1 mil. That's wait, what? Hold up. Fabrizio just tweeted. What's a retweet? Real Madrid maintain their hope to get Trent Alexander before the Club World Cup. Yeah, he's at the Club World Cup, guys. Real Madrid and Liverpool are getting closer to reaching an agreement for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, that is fake news out there. Guys in the chat, relax. That's fake news. That is fake news. Do not need to worry. Not much out there in terms of strikers. 100 mil for Drake for Ekitike. I mean, it'd be 80 million, but you could do it in installments. Fake news. Minimum prices for forwards in this window. Everyone wants a forward. Exactly. What the fuck are you on about? Okay, yep. Bro, it's scaring me. Bro, just relax, mate. He's going to be a Liverpool player. Just relax, yeah? He's going to be a Liverpool player, guys. I can understand why people are scared. I get it. But everyone just needs to chill out. Chill out. So yeah, Frimpong is going to be announced. It'd kind of be funny if we announced him tomorrow. Also, this was the stuff about Arsenal. They're getting Sesko. Imagine if we moved for Gyökeres. Could you imagine if we actually moved for someone like a Gyökeres? That would genuinely... I said it. I want us to sign Gyökeres just for the bands. Just to piss him off. A few beers down, I'd do some banter. Okay, bro. When chilling, let's see Liverpool in the jersey. I mean, each to your own, I guess, mate. Gyökeres doesn't suit our style of play, not for me. He's got pace and power. I think he's actually a decent technical footballer. Sesko's a better fit for Arsenal. So yes, Sesko's going to Arsenal, guys. That's one player. Sesko will leave Arsenal on it. I think Arsenal get him. And hopefully that'll be one name potentially that we don't see at Liverpool Football Club this summer. But this is a man that I would want. Liverpool are attentive to the situation with Hugo Ekitike, and we've already made some contacts to be informed of the situation. He's appreciated by Liverpool. This is a deal where I can see potentially escalating depending on Chelsea. Big up yourself. Arsenal will get both. What, Gyökeres and Sesko? Nah, Arsenal aren't getting both, bro. There's no way. You never walk alone. Big up yourself, man. Arsenal can have him. Yep. I mean, if they want him, they can have him. I ain't gonna complain. Guys, we need 5 more likes for 50. Let's see if we can push that. But STK, look, I've already done my thoughts and feelings on him. If it's a deal which can be done in installments, up to 80 million, I would hear it. Because, like I said, I don't think there's actually many clinical strikers that are available on the market right now, barring Jokeres. This is looking likely. On a serious note, guys, do you think STK is better than Oshiman? Obviously not. Oshiman is just unattainable. Wirtz confirmed tomorrow. Everyone would prefer Oshiman, but it's what comes with the package of his deal and the wages. It will just be astronomical. And I don't think it's a deal that Liverpool would look to do, in my opinion. So yeah, Trent's going to be announced tomorrow, guys. He is going to be announced as a Real Madrid boy. What else we got to discuss? Luis Diaz has become the latest player to attract interest from Saudi Arabia. Al Nassr monitoring the situation. Diaz 2 years left to remain on the contract. So far, there has been no move by the club to broker an extension. I think he's going. That last bit there, the fact that we've not really even spoken about a new contract with him. He has 2 years left on his deal, guys. 2 years. 2 years. I think it's a player that Liverpool are going to sell. I really do. I think Luis Diaz will be leaving Liverpool this summer. I really, really do. I just think this noise around Diaz now is starting to somewhat escalate. Yeah. But yeah, guys, we need 2 more likes for 50. Let's see if we can push for that. Verge and Frimpong will still be a better winner than Arsenal. Yep. Verge 325k a week. Hey, you're late. I thought the problem with Oshiman was wages, hence why no one has gone in for him. Exactly. That's why I think. But I think someone will get Oshiman though, 100%. Yeah, man. I know I'm up late. I've been busy all day, but I've literally came back to where I live. Obviously, I'm at uni. I haven't got none of my setup with me, hence I'm literally just streaming off my MacBook. Yeah, but I'll be back with my normal setup on Monday. Old rivals versus Liverpool. PL is getting insane in terms of quality. Liverpool was against Diaz going at first, but he's 28 with 2 years left in his contract. We are going to offer him a big new contract. Might be best to cash in if the Saudis are offering silly money for him. Exactly. And Al Nassr is one of the clubs in Saudi Arabia who are like the top guys. They always bring in a big player in every couple of years. You look at them. They've brought in Ronaldo, Mane. Every couple of years they spend big on a player. 70 mil plus 60 million, 5 years of contract. Okay, why settle for a player that might be in one season wonder? Remember, Nunes scores bags of goals before he came to Liverpool. There's so much stuff around Oshiman though. I don't think it's necessary, just his wages at all. So we will get a left winger, and I'm hearing we sign up 5 this summer. We need a centre back and a striker. I would honestly, guys, look out for Nico Williams. Nico Williams at Bilbao. Don't be surprised if that's a deal where Liverpool potentially look at. Oshiman has got Balite type temperaments. But when you go, don't need that. Big up, bro. Hoping for a Florian Friday. Big up yourself, GP in the chat, man. Yeah, hopefully we can get you back on the channel soon, bro. Liverpool so far. So can't confirm any players until Sunday, so the transfer window doesn't officially open June the 1st. Exactly. That's why, and I've been saying it for the past couple of days, the noise has died down, yes, but the noise is going to pick up, I reckon, starting from tomorrow. The noise is going to escalate. People have no idea. Diaz, hell of a year. He has quality to make better left winger in the Prem. Anthony Gordon. Diaz stated he wants to stay. Yeah, look, guys, I want Diaz to stay at the football club, but it depends on what wages he wants. He's on 55 grand a week. He's going to want a big pay rise. Would you sell Luis Diaz? If you're telling me if a Saudi club comes in for him for 70 million, you're potentially saying no. How confident are we that Diaz is going to replicate these numbers again next season? Nico wants huge wages. Gordon definitely not good enough. I disagree. If we get a left winger, it will be Gordon. That's not going away. He has about 20G this season. Nobody will do better. Diaz is better than film it. Diaz is great below. Question is 28 years for his contract. The salary is offering 75 plus. You can replace by a younger winger. And that's something that Edwards and the team are going to be looking at. Oh my god, did you really just say Anthony Gordon is better than Diaz? Are you insane, pal? How many times have you watched Anthony Gordon over the 2 years? I like Diaz, but Gordon is more efficient and better end product. Yep. Fafana, who's who I want. Baller. I mean, I've seen bits of him. I ain't seen too much to make a real judgment, if I'm being honest. Gordon puts us back to 19. No, I mean, what do you even mean? Are you actually really not a Gordon fan? I just think I don't like Anthony Gordon. Should have been in position. Stop loving Gordon. Diaz is better. Watch him player. Look, guys, I rate Luis Diaz. I like him. But one thing we've always criticised Lucho is he's a good player, but he doesn't get the numbers. Edwards and Richie Chuzak's numbers. And you have to think 2 years on the contracts. I'm telling you now, the club are going to be looking at it 1000%. Like it or not. Go on, let's talk football. You look full of shit now, mate. Shush, Golden. Alright, mate, let's just not get thingy, you know what I mean? Let's not get personal in the chat, mate. It's just an opinion, do you know what I mean? Just like you have opinions on players. I have opinions on players. Gomez, Diaz, Elliott, Jota, Bashisic, Keller, Simicast, Jones out, bringing Kirkus from Frimpong, Wirtz, Romano, Cherky, Osherman. Not a chance of we doing all that. I'm going this Gordon fan club is off the charts, top disrespecting Diaz. Okay. They're both good players, but Gordon has some grim advantage. I think he's one more suited. So I'm not being fucking funny, but a lot of people wanted Gordon last year when he was linked with Liverpool. He's not getting any younger cash in now. You know what? Fuck it, we'll run a poll. Would you sell Diaz 70 mil plus? Yes, no. There we go, we'll run a poll. Let's see what the people think. I reckon it's going to be Dirt Kite for that, by the way, regarding the backroom stuff situation. People will need 3 more likes for 60. See if we can do that. We'll do another 20 or so minutes. What else we got? This is interesting. Kanai spoke on his contract. My agent met with the club last week, but I don't know what will happen. I just want to say one thing. Everything you saw on social media is completely fake. I didn't even ask for something from the club. I think. But at least his agent has met with the club. That's a positive in its own, because that could potentially give us some indication on what Konate will want. Will he want to go to PSG, Real Madrid, Liverpool, or stay at Liverpool? Sorry. Do you know what I mean? Who's leaving from the backroom staff? I can never pronounce his name. Pep Linda's going to City. Yeah, so I like to see Rio give it a pretty chance in pre-season. Yes. EB will stay, no doubts. Which defender should we bring in? What if we were replacing Kanate? I would want us to sign Murillo. Any concerns about Frimpong defensively? Yes, but I like the signing. We said the same thing with Trent Alexander-Arnold defensively. I think it depends on how we set up and who we're playing against. Oshman looks good, but he's 16 already. Never raced for Rinders. Imagine making a book on Liverpool. That's how we play. Yeah, I know, madness. I'd like Thiago and CVG for the back room. That'd be good. Julian advanced talks with Bayern. Interesting. Not sure replace Konate, but as a backup. Who are the ones as a backup? Lukeba. Looks good. 16 is what I meant to say. Yeah, the guy's a baller. I would like to see him bits in. It would be nice to see bits of him in pre-season. But so far we've had 20%, 20 votes on the poll, and 80% have said yes of selling Diaz this summer. People, we need 2 more likes for 60. Let's see if we can push for that one. Try and potentially end on 70 likes in today's stream, if that is obviously possible. Hato, yes, we are linked to it. Hato, yeah. I forgot about Hato. Give him a chance. Look at Owen and Beckham running. Yep. Kool-Aid ties a 6 centre-back combo. It is. I see Frimpong play live. He's very much a wing back. Hit the like button, yeah, man. Thoughts on the centre-back situation with Kwanzaa? I think it's going to be interesting what happens with him. Do the club sell him? Do the club keep him? I mean, in terms of value and length of contract. You know, we're kind of sound in that situation. It depends on what we want. Murillo would be great. Murillo's a beast. Ties are ridiculous on a free. Yep. I think a lot more clubs would have been interested, but the fact that he just wants to buy in is the reason. The question is, if Kwanzaa leaves, who are we getting as a centre back to come in? It depends on how much I think we get from. I think it depends on how much we get from him and what happens with Canate, whether we would spend and go and get a big boy centre back like a Murillo. Aaron Kwanzaa is a part of the deal for Wirtz. I hope not. I like him. Murillo has had a brilliant season. He's been a brilliant man for the past 2 seasons. Quality centre back. Liverpool actually had interests in him. I know we scouted him, but didn't make it come to fruition. But I'm not worried about the centre back situation. Like I said, I'm not really worried about the transfer window as a whole. I trust the manager, and I trust the people at the club right now. There's no reason why I shouldn't. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, people, 10 more likes for 70. See if we can push for that. We've also hit 1,242 subs. So big up to every damn person that has liked and subscribed. We're on that road to 1.3k. He's not signing a new deal. I'll sell him. Free to PSG. Good is good, but early is crap. Rio be 17 at the end of August. We've also looked at Trent Alexander-Arnold, all white players and Jaden Dance as well. I think Liverpool have actually got some really good academy players. I would just love for us to keep promoting. I love it when we promote an academy kid through, because 1, I think it's good. 2, look at the money you save. And 3, it's just nice to have someone from the academy that plays for your club. I think Kanai is signing a new contract. I think the delay was him. If Salam DVD got new contracts, I think he was on a contract, especially if we had a big summer. Yes, Trey Naoni. This kid is a fucking baller. He's my one I'm excited for. Watching him in pre-season, looks so calm and collective on the ball. I would like to see him potentially go out on loan. Now, I don't know how old he is. How old is he? Oh, look, he's 17. He's going to be 18 in a month. I would loan him out. I would. Liverpool in the race for Edison. What from Atalanta? Good player. I would take him. Shows other youngsters there is a route for the first team. If they're good enough, 16, 17. He's a good player. Rio. Not Rio. Trey Naoni. He's the one youth academy player that I've kept a real strong eye on this season. And I'm hoping he will use his talents and keep progressing. Do you know what I mean? Also, by the way, people, back to Diaz, Ben Jacobs, who I actually think has been quite reliable this past couple of months. Luis Diaz is leading the target for Al Nassr, and the club's officials have already requested essential funding to make a bid. Diaz is likely to cost 85 million euros, and an exit means no guarantees. Guys, I think he's gone. I do. And you rewind the stream, I think we're gonna look at Nico Williams. Training is attacking interest from Oxford United loan deal. Yes. Send him out on loan. I'm from Ireland. I've played against him. I played for Derry FC. He's class but good. Ivy breaks through to the first team. Yeah, he's another name. The academy this season has took a massive hit in terms of results, progression. Because our academy does get fucking slapped up most games. But there is a couple players. There is definitely one or two names, like your Rios, like your Treys. If they don't make it at Liverpool, they will have great careers. I'm telling you, you just know who's gonna have a great career or not. Yeah, I agree. Nate, I've watched all of them. Until 18 years what happens. Yeah, hopefully a loan would be an option for him. 100%. Let's see what else we got. But yeah, if you're not seeing this, Curluto or any Pep Lenders are two options under consideration at Man City. Are these two both rats then? This is what's happened earlier. Chelsea did get, yeah, they are going to get Liam Delap. Which I think is a good signing for them. Really good signing for 30 million. Scored 12 goals in a poor Ipswich side. In a better Premier League team, I think it is better. Right, people, let me know if you can still hear me or not. His wages are a joke, to be fair. But yeah, back to Wirtz. Look, people, we have to think consumer agreements will be reached this week for the transfer of Wirtz. So people are saying the agreement will be reached. Liverpool are going to keep sending offers, whether that's with players with more installments based into the deal. That's why I think it's taking a bit of time. So yeah, Delap's going to Chelsea. But look, guys, we can relax. They are both going to be Liverpool players. They are both going to be Liverpool players. Salmon, interest 10 mil. I would sell him. Do you want to know what I want to see? What could happen? What about Ben Doak? Will Ben Doak be sold? Salmon, yeah, I've already read that. Antonio Con's have been told by a reliable source. Message me on Twitter, bro. Structuring 100 mil deal is going to take time. Exactly. Plus, with player swaps, it could be a potential separate deal. It could be all together in the deal. I used to pray for days like the Verge, potentially a strike in the sense, but we're going to dominate the Prem of the Reds, lad. Come on, mate. But yeah, 7 more likes, people. What's your Twitter account? My YouTube name, bro. It's literally just my YouTube name. If you go to my channel, click on the link in the bio. It's there. But yeah, 7 more likes for 70. Let's see if we can get them in. But yeah, I think, look, I've been saying, I think Leverkusen also want to. Bendo's a brilliant player, man. I mean, it's going to be interesting because I think Liverpool could potentially get money on him there. I would like to keep him because I think there's certain players that you know are going to make it. Bendo's going to be one. I would love to keep him. But if you get offered a decent fee, do you say no? Probably not. Do you know what I mean? I think it really depends on what Liverpool want this summer. But yeah, back to the votes. 74% said yes to selling Diaz for 70 mil plus. 26% said no. That's interesting. Leverkusen see it as a replacement for Verge is being discussed. I think if it's going to be a player swap, I think it'll be Harvey Elliott. It's a player swap. I think it'll be Harvey Elliott. Not all bedtime. I'll send you a DM. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up, guys, because I've got to be up in 7 hours. So I just thought I'd literally come and do a quick stream. Depends on movements on other players, but I think Doug needs to be kept. I would potentially loan him. He's had a decent season in the Championship. Would you be opposed to loaning him to like a Leeds, for example? Maybe a Sunderland, someone that's just recently come away, guaranteed minutes in the Prem. Then we decide what we're going to do with him next summer, or we keep him or sell. Depends on what the right plan is for the summer. I have a lot of trust in Edwards and the coach to get the summer right. When they decide, I can't believe we're signing Wirtz. Some of the signings they were expecting. I know, man. When was the last time we signed a player that was the best in the world in that position? It's very rare. And that's why these times as Liverpool fans, yeah, I better get some sleep as I have to be up in 7 hours too. Yeah, man. So yeah, people, we are gonna be wrapping up here. I've got to be up in 7 hours. I'm gonna try and get a stream in tomorrow. Look, obviously I'm back from uni for a couple of days, so I'm spending time with my family and my friends. Hence why when I'm streaming, it's either gonna be in the morning or at night. So yeah, look out for those. We've got videos coming out. But yeah, I'm gonna have all my setup back on Monday. So we're back to normal on Monday. So yeah, obviously, look, if we get to see breaking news, I will still go live. So yeah, big up to every single person that's watched. Smash the likes. We need 5 more people, 5 more likes. For 70. So, and if you're watching on playback, subscribe. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, another sentiment loan from the back. Yeah, good night. Big up the people, man. Big up the chat. Big up my community as always. But yeah, big up to every single person that's watched. Take care. Have a beautiful Friday. Have a beautiful weekend. Whatever you're deciding to do. Up the Reds. This is going to be a Red. Take care. And goodbye.